Hey everyone, I hope you are all doing good. I am your Prateekskulkarni, Director of SHK Wellness Foundation, Business Coach and Wellness Consultant. Welcome to my Direct Selling Educational Series program. In my couple of previous episodes, we have understood how this industry called network marketing was started and has taken a shape in a recent decade. Also, we have understood how this industry has a scope in the future to promise to produce millionaires and billionaires around the world, and we witness this possibility by understanding today's scenario, that is trends of network marketing in the 21st century. And in this episode, let us understand what you all have to keep in mind before joining any network company, and in the brackets, I want to assure to any person who is already working in this industry or in any network marketing company, it is completely fine. It is completely okay, and not to worry about the consequences. But for those who are willing to join a company or those who want to enter this industry, this episode is a must to watch. So today's topic is factors to examine before joining any network marketing company. Most people got into network marketing because they were introduced to a company by a friend or a family member or a colleague. Unfortunately, in the majority of the cases, this was not the correct company for them, and they failed or achieved only a minor success. Today, you are not forced to go with whichever company is introduced to you, because you can conduct your own study to determine which company is ideal for you. Ultimately, what you do will determine your network marketing success. It's all about building a group of people who will buy and use your product or services you are offering. Your task is simple and clear. It is to provide information about your company, respond to queries and concerns, make a sale, follow up, sponsor, train, and support. Having said, along the way, excitement and enthusiasm will make all the necessary tasks much easier and more enjoyable. And at the last, you will be able to maintain that level of excitement if you are working for a company you truly believe in, you truly love. You will also want to ensure that the company will be there for a long term in the market, offering financial stability for you and your family. So how to choose the right company? The following are the most important factors to consider. The first factor is you have to investigate about the company. To be a great network marketer, you must choose the right company. Many of your questions may easily be answered with a simple online search or referral suggestions. Do some research to see which company is the greatest fit for you. When investigating companies, you should ask yourself about the following questions. The first question is, how old is the company? The second question is it well established or just getting started? The third question is, what is the state of the company's sales? The fourth question is, do they seem to be rising or falling? The last question that you have to ask to yourself is, what is the company's overall reputation in the market? Let us move on to the next second factor. That is, you have to look up to a director and other company's leader. Keep in mind the same things you did when evaluating your companies. Is the company's management trustworthy and law-abiding? You should avoid these companies if its leaders have been accused of scamming or have been in legal problems, and mainly according to the recent trends. The third factor that you have to keep in mind before you join any network marketing company is you have to investigate the products or service that the company sells. Because you will be presenting and selling those products, make sure it's a reputable one. Also consider whether this is a product or service that is in the high demand as of now and will remain in the future. Is this a consumable product or service that needs to be recorded on a monthly basis? I mean, is it a product that you have to purchase on a monthly basis? Is it a product or service is one of its kind? Is it a product, and if so, does the company manufactures it? Is the company performing the service? If it's a service, you are hoping for a positive response. You have to check to see if it's the company can handle significant increase in product orders or service quality. And again, having said, you have to ask questions to yourself. The first question is this a safe product? The second question is, are the product's claims supported by the scientific evidence? The third point or the third question is, would you as an individual buy this item or product? The fourth question that you have to ask yourself is this product is at a competitive price? Having said, let us move on to the fourth factor that you have to consider before joining any of the multi-level marketing company. That is the fourth factor, that is question your leader. You will most likely to meet with a leader of a company or any other representative of a company once you have chosen a company you are interested in. During the joining process, be cautious. Remember that if you join, your sponsor earns more money. Therefore, they may not be honest with you as they could be. Don't get distracted by the promises of large sum of money. Instead, you have to evaluate. Instead, you have to concentrate on what you are going to do. Ask specific and direct questions. If you think the answer is unclear, ask for it to be clarified. Inquire about the company's expectations on you for you. How much are you excited to sell and how much are you expected to sell? What is the projected number of a person that you will be able to join? Do you have to participate in the training programs? All this you have to keep it in your mind. Let us move on to the next factor, that is fifth factor, that you have to examine the compensation plan. Is the plan simple to understand and explain? Is there a recognition for the leaders who sponsor for just a few people, or do you have to need to sponsor hundreds of people to make a decent lifestyle? To obtain a sense of what people make, inquire about typical yearly incomes at various levels of the company. Then inquire about how long it takes for you to reach your target level. Check whether commissions are paid for monthly basis or weekly basis or on a daily basis. The next factor is draw up a business plan. Create a plan for establishing and extending your business once you have identified a few suitable companies. It's advantageous to have this plan in place even before you have joined a company. When you have eventually started working for a company, you will be able to jump right in. When creating a business plan, remember the following points. The first point that you have to keep in mind is what service or product do you want to sell? The second point is what is the target market? That means what is your target audience for your product or service? The next point is how much time do you think you will be able to dedicate to it? And the last point is this going to be a part-time job or do you want to work 7 days a week, taking it as a full-time? And at the end, you have to ask to yourself, what is my goal? Do I want to get rich or just make some extra money into my pocket? Think for the long term. Think about where I will be in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. What is my marketing strategy? Will I be able to make the calls? Will I be able to build the network? At the last, I want to say, as I mentioned, this episode is mainly for those who are stepping into this industry or willing to take this industry to reform their lifestyle and fulfill their luxurious living dreams. And my special appreciation and respect to those millions of people across the world who have already stepped into this industry and are on the way to fulfilling their dreams. At the last, I wish you all the very best to those who are working in this industry, and my special best wishes to those who are willing to join this industry and take the baby steps. Having said, please do subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon for the instant notification of my videos. Also, please like and share to be a major part of this network marketing revolution. Until then, take care. Thank you.